Hello. Alright, so the purpose of this video is to show you how to solve inequalities and this other type of question. So finding a solution set to a system of linear inequalities. Okay, let's consider the first one. Solve the inequality. I'm sure most of you already know how to do this, so this should be pretty straightforward. Okay, so what I see here, you can divide by 5 on both sides. We can see 5's cancel, we get x is less than or equal to 30 divided by 5 is 6. There we go. That's it. So that is how you would solve the inequality for x. Okay, so let's try to do another example. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just erase this right here. Okay, so another example I have is something like 150 plus 20x is greater than 700. Okay, so what I see is I want to get x by itself, subtract 150 from both sides. So we subtract 150, you get 20x is greater than 550. And then you want to get x by itself, so I can divide by 20. So the 20's cancel here. Get x is greater than, and I'll do that on the calculator real fast. 550 divided by 20 is going to be 27.5. So that's how you'd solve the inequality for x. Okay, that's the second example. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase this again. Okay, so let's say I give you another example. So these are a little bit different. So let's say I give you something like negative 2x minus 7 is less than or equal to 5. Okay, so what I see is you want to get x by itself, we can add 7. Okay, so when we add 7 to both sides here, we get negative 2x is less than or equal to 12. Now I want to get x by itself, so we can divide by negative 2. Negative 2's cancel. Now, if you guys remember something about inequalities, when you divide by a negative number, what happens with this inequality sign? It's going to flip. So if you guys remember that, so it turns around. So x is greater than or equal to negative 6. So there we go. This is how that works. So just as a reminder, anytime you divide by a negative number or even multiply by a negative number, the inequality sign here, it flips around, as you can see there. Okay, so that is basically how that one works. Okay, I'm going to show you one more example. So I'm going to go ahead, let's erase again. Okay, last one is going to be negative 7x plus 21 is greater than 0. Okay, so what I see here, we want to get this expression by itself. So we're going to subtract 21 on both sides. 0 minus 21 is going to get us a negative 21. What I see here is we have a negative 7, so we divide by negative 7. This cancels, and like I told you earlier, when you divide by negative number, this sign is going to flip around. So we have x is less than, so negative 21 divided by negative 7 is going to be a positive 3. Right? So that's how you get that. X is less than 3. So again, just reiterating, anytime you divide by a negative number or multiply by a negative number, if you have an inequality, this sign is going to flip around. Okay, so just remember that. All right, so that was the easy part. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this other part. So where is a solution set to the system of linear inequalities? So if you guys watched the other video, please watch that other video I posted. I thought I did a pretty good job explaining it. It's very visual too. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Desmos. Okay, I'm going to go to Desmos and then graph these here. So just as a recap here, this less than or equals symbol, that basically means you're going to shade below the line. And if you see greater than, you're going to shade above. Okay, so let's see, where is my, here it is. Okay, so I'm just going to graph it. So y is less than or equal. So in Desmos, the way I'm doing it is I'm literally just typing in less than and then putting equals. So negative x plus 5. And the other one is y is greater than 2x minus 4. So if I just asked you, basically, where is the solution set? And then if I were to annotate that real fast, hold on, let me see if I can, okay, there's my snipping tool. There we go. Let's go ahead and snip this thing. Okay. All right, so where's the solution set? Let's just go ahead and just get rid of this. Sure, let's make it bigger. All right, so as you can see here, basically I'm just gonna annotate right on top of this. Like I'm good. Like there's a question in Google Form, something like this: region 1, region 2, region 3, or region 4? Where is the solution set? So as you can see, basically where the shaded regions overlap, wherever you see the shaded regions overlap, as you can see here, all of this here, this means it's going to be the first, that region labeled 1 in Roman numerals. So that would be your solution set to the system of linear inequalities, if that makes sense. Okay? So yeah, that's just my little thing about that. Okay, now let's go ahead and change it up a little bit. Oh, I apologize. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and change it. Okay, so now I have something like, so y is greater than 4x minus 5, and the other one is y is greater than or equal to negative 3x plus 2. Okay, so again, now I'm just going to go back to Desmos, and I'm just going to graph both of these. Okay, so I have y is greater than 4x minus 5, and the other graph is y is greater than or equal to negative 3x plus 2. Okay, so if I label the regions like this is region 1, this is region 2, region 3, and this is region 4, region 2 here, this would be your solution set, basically where the shaded regions overlap. And I should have mentioned this earlier, just for example as well. If you guys don't know how these are graphed, basically, so this red region here, so this has a y-intercept of negative 5. So y-intercept is at negative 5, and then the slope, it goes up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes right 1. So that's 4 over 1. So all of these here, these are all in slope intercept form. So you guys can look back at that in Algebra 1 if you guys forgot slope intercept form. But basically, if I'm just asking you to just graph it on Desmos, main thing you want to look out for is, you see this greater than symbol here? Greater than symbol basically means that the line is going to be dashed, right? And then anytime you have an equal sign underneath here, the equal sign is going to be a solid line. And both, as you can see here, if I were to just take this off here, so this red region means you're shading above the line. And then if I put this region here, as you can see for this inequality, you're also shading above the line, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's just kind of how that one works. Okay, so let's go ahead and change up the problem a little bit even more. Okay. Okay, and then I have something like, so y is less than or equal to negative 2x plus 1. The other one is y is less than 3x plus 6. Okay, so let's go ahead and graph these now. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Desmos. So I have y is less than or equal to negative 2x plus 1. And the other one is y is less than 3x plus 6. All right. So again, if I ask you region 1, region 2, region 3, region 4, where is the solution set of this system of linear inequalities? It would be this fourth region, wherever the shaded regions overlap. And again, if you guys needed to see, so less than symbol. So again, this means that you're going to shade below the line. And then same for this as well. So as you can see with this line here, you're also going to shade below the line. Okay. Now, as if I put these together, as you can see, one line is solid because there's an equal sign here, and the other line is dashed. The other line is dashed, as you can see here, basically because we don't have an equal sign underneath. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video real fast. I'm going to continue the last one soon. Okay, bye. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna finish off where we left off. Okay, so last problem. Okay, so again, so I'm just going to erase this. And the last of the example that I had was something like y is greater than 5x minus 3. And the other graph is y is less than negative x plus 9. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, go to Desmos, graph both of these. Okay, so y is greater than 5x minus 3. And the other one is y is less than negative x plus 9. Okay. So again, if I ask you guys region 1, region 2, region 3, region 4, which region has a solution set to the system of linear equations, it would be linear inequalities. It would be this one. So it would be the first region as you see here. Okay. And again, what I mentioned is, so you see here, both of these inequalities, they both don't have equal signs underneath. So since they both don't have equal signs underneath, that means that the lines are going to be dashed. Okay. And again, what I mentioned earlier, if I just get rid of this one, if I get rid of this one here, greater than means that you're shading above the line. So since you're shading above the line, that's why it's shaded that way. Now, if I go ahead and toggle this one, as you can see here, this one is shading below the line. This one's shading below the line because we have a less than symbol. And as you see, we can put them together and you can see that this region here again would represent the solution set. All right. That is basically it for this video. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye.